There's a few common questions that repeatedly come up by beginners that can be extremely problematic when it comes to doing product research correctly. In this video, I'll address these questions so you can understand why certain criteria and tactics are done the way they are, as not taking the proper steps will dramatically affect the outcome of your product research. But first, my name is Crescent, and if this is our first time meeting, welcome to my channel. My passion is sharing tips and strategies on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. So if you enjoy videos like this, or especially if you've been around my channel, consider subscribing. All right, let's get started. So everyone talks about the typical product research criteria like price, sales velocity, and reviews. But as a beginner, there's so many other data points provided by the product research tools that it can be overwhelming and confusing. So I'm not going to talk about these typical product research criteria. I have tons of content on my channel that covers this if you want more information on it. I'm going to focus on the other data points that beginners are often confused with and frequently ask about. And I'll explain why things are done the way they are so that you can understand the process. So first things first, it's important that when you analyze a niche using a Chrome extension tool, for example in the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, that you leave the listings in the original organic order. You don't want to resort the list by reviews, revenue, BSR, or in any other way. The reason is because when people do a search for a product that they want to buy, the listings they see in the search results are sorted in their organic order. And because over 70% of all sales are from the first page, and the fact that most people don't browse past the second or third page of the search results, the listings on the first page are the only listings that you're concerned with when analyzing niches. These listings on the first page will be your direct competitors. The listings beyond the first page, for the most part, are irrelevant. If you browse the data of those listings, you can see that most have little to no sales and typically have very poor listings. These sellers simply don't care about their product, don't know how to optimize their listing, or just have a parked listing that they don't actively monitor or upkeep. The sellers that are actively monitoring their listings and sales and are doing well will appear towards the top of the search results. And it's the data of these listings that you need to analyze to get an accurate sense of the market conditions. If you resort it, you're jumbling the order of these listings you see. And even if you sort it by, say, revenue or BSR, the listings at the top may not be the listings that appear on the first page of the search results, and therefore, listings you're not going to be competing with. On this same topic, a common question is, how come you determine competition based on the number of reviews and not the total number of listings? Again, for the same reason I mentioned earlier, 99% of all listings in the search results, for the most part, do very poorly and have no sales. Typically, niches with high demand and low competition, only the listings on the first page are doing well. The rest of the listings are irrelevant, and because they have poor sales, once you launch your product and do a proper product launch and start generating sales velocity, your listing will quickly jump ahead of those other listings in the search results. Again, if we take a look at the data from the first page and compare them to the second page, you can see that they've dropped considerably already. Page 3. And let's take a look at page 5. That's why it doesn't matter what the total number of listings are in a niche. Another common question is, what BSR should I be looking for? I don't use the BSR as a metric when analyzing niches. If you don't know, BSR stands for Best Seller Rank. And it's how Amazon ranks listings based on the sales of each listing compared to other listings within the same category or subcategory. Again, when people search for products on Amazon, most just do a search without choosing a specific category. Therefore, the listings in the search results contain all relative products regardless of the category that they're tied to. That's why the BSR you see here isn't in any particular order, and because you're only concerned with the listings on the first page in the organic sort order, the BSR doesn't matter. For the same reason, you don't want to analyze niches by only looking at a specific category. Always do a search using the main keywords using the All Departments option. For example, if you're looking at the felt letterboard niche, do not choose home and kitchen. You will get different data as you're cutting out all the other felt letterboard listings that are in other categories, as you can see here. the data is drastically different. And again, because people search using the default all departments option, you'll be competing against all the listings in all the categories, not just the ones in a specific category. Therefore, you need to consider the data from the listings across all categories. Additionally, not all sellers choose the correct category for their listings. Some intentionally choose other categories not related to the product in order to avoid fees or bypass restrictions. And lastly, why not consider revenue? I don't consider revenue as a metric either because revenue does not have a direct correlation to profit. I'm positive that if you ask some beginners that have failed products, you can be generating revenue but in fact not be making any money or even be losing money. And that's from not calculating or miscalculating the fees and expenses. Something that a business owner should know 100%. You can use the revenue to gauge the overall market condition of a niche, and it's also another filter you can use in the web app tool like the Jungle Scout web app to help discover new product ideas. For example, looking within specific revenue ranges rather than a price range. But you still need to be conscious of what the profit margin is, as this is what will ultimately determine your net profit. Now, if you're wondering what these product research tools are that I'm using, this is the Jungle Scout web app, which is a database of all the products in the Amazon Marketplace. And it lets you set specific filters to help you find product ideas. The other tool is the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, which lets you quickly and easily analyze niches once you've found a new product idea. I'll leave links in the video description below along with a coupon so you can save some money if you decide to give it a try. Anyways, that's why it's very important that the sale price is high enough to cover the FBA fees and unit costs and still have money left over for profit. And this is the most important metric for any business. The entire reason for starting a business is to make money. The act of selling products is the means to making money. Never lose sight of this. If you just want to go through the act of selling something, then just go start a lemonade stand. The only way to make money is to earn a profit, not just generate revenue. Now, if you don't understand the fundamental difference, I have a video that goes into detail on this topic here. All right, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section below. I answer every single one of them. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And to make sure you never miss a video, click that bell icon to turn on notifications. There's also a link in the video description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.